World Update 12 was last week, a brilliant piece of scenery taking us to some unknown places. While we're busy coasting along some great places, the changes we see in the future are quite impressive. The Maria is out this week. What else is new? The Technim P from Flight Sim Studio, plans on Mole M7, TDFI designs, Aeroplane Heaven, all the way to Top Max Studios. We welcome you back to another exciting week. I'm Chikmangla, and it's great to see you on board. Very often we bring you the latest on the sim. Do consider subscribing for future releases. By the way, we had a giveaway almost 2 weeks ago, and the winners are out today. So stick around for some great prizes. A $20 price tag to a piece of history on this beauty. The Maria finally unveils itself this week, marking the first anniversary of the real world's aircraft destruction. A legendary aircraft that has captured the imagination of aviation enthusiasts around the world. A wingspan of 88.4 meters and a length of 84 meters. The world's largest aircraft that's easily capable of carrying an incredible 250 tons of cargo. Now, what started to transport a space shuttle came out as a success story, enabling more operations to leverage the capacity of this kind of storage. I think $20 is a great price, especially that leads to the efforts of building the real aircraft, and it makes it a great way to support this beauty to be restored back. Alongside comes the Technim P 2006, a Flight Sim Studio release. Of course, the Embraer 175 was a controversial project last month. The team isn't bothered on the backlash and rather kept their focus very well, giving us the Technim P. Looks beautiful, by the way. Now, having access to the real aircraft certainly helps studios get a closer look at how things work and how more they can relate their development to. With animated features from doors, cockpit switches, buttons, knobs, these are just some of the things for a start. A detailed checklist for added realism. These are native effects that are being well utilized what the sim offers, including native icing and rain effects. A good implementation of the working title's G1000NXI. A custom tablet has been a traditional approach, especially with this team. We plan on reviewing this model soon, so stay tuned for this. What kind of a classic beauty is this? Looks like a beautiful bug rather. The Magnet HM14 from Rara Avis Sim, a 1930s era classic model that sports some history. Now, this was designed to have an affordable way to fly back in the day. Designed by Magnet himself. The thought process was to make it an affordable flying solution to most people during those days. This was 90 years ago, almost a century. Critics have claimed it to be dangerous, but besides those reservations, this model remains to be a popular one that has been well supported by control systems that does away with their standard rudder, ailerons, and elevators. Comes in 10 different models and 18 liveries to sport, that's priced at $19. This would be another reason to try out a classic at the moment. The category of bush aircraft gets more busy now with the Mole M7. A Tundra version is getting prepped plus the integration of GTN-XI. There's further development on this regard. Now, the bush model features different configurations, including bush wheels, options such as wheel chock and loadings. That comes with 3 liveries and some good night lighting for some late evening ops. With the partnership of TDS Sim, these are creators of some great GTN-XI equipment, and that's going to be part of the package, with a 750 as well as a 650 that's going to be included under options. A cruising speed of 128 knots, stall speed of just 43 knots, makes it ideally one of the best companions for some backcountry flying. Following the release of the DC-3, the team of Aeroplane Heaven have been heads down on multiple projects, including the Avro Lancaster. The second half of this year is the plan for this effort. Limited capacity of the current team member roster makes it a bit more time to produce things. Now, there are going to be 4 projects lined up, which the team didn't really give any details on, but definitely more to follow on this one. Military aircraft. Now, Top Max Studios brought us the F-22. Alongside is in the plans for the B-2 Spirit, a popular model due to its capabilities. With the success of the F-22 comes in development for the Boeing Saab T-7 Red Hawk. The good news is it's planned for both PC and Xbox. The team plans to offer us some great visual detail with fairly realistic feel to it. The plan is to also involve Wazoom-based fly-by-wire and avionics module to get the most out of fidelity. Did we talk about airliners yet? Latin VFR's plans appears to be intact here with the Airbus A320ceo. It's not gonna just be a visual show here. From cockpit systems, functionality, the mod is planned to feature new enhancements and modifications to the aircraft's cockpit systems. Also to expect would be the EFP, allowing the user to make adjustments when needed. Now there isn't any release date or pricing yet, but a good start on what to expect from this team. Ground level speaking, what airport is this? Orbex's latest installment towards Norway. Located at Oslo, which is the capital city of Norway. Now this has a population of roughly 1 million in the metro area. The airport is a busy one indeed. The team have worked on offering us an updated form of this airport with photorealistic references. Now PBR with 4K textures appear to be a norm, and that's what the team have offered us. If you'd like to watch an entire review of this airport, check this video out done last week that covers the entire airport. In the world of development, what's new this week? Well, we began our journeys in New Zealand. Time to get some nuts and bolts sorted, meaning better performance and utilizations of our PCs on Sim Update 12. This would be the next key item on our list. The planned date is on the 21st of this month, 3 weeks from today, although there was a week's delay. Now beta testing has already begun, allowing users to get a good picture of how our next Sim update would be. Should be fairly easy to get into beta, quite similar to Sim Update 11. I'll post a link that can take you to instructions if you plan on signing up for beta access though. What are we expecting on this update? A number of things actually, from aircraft, and there are more than half a dozen of them with bugs, including the ones that were offered during the 40th anniversary. There are fixes for previous world updates as well, known issues on controls with sensitivity settings, content features, updates on navigation and traffic to general bug fixes. This should be another milestone to us with the sole intent of improving the experience by fixing numerous items. Before we move to events and freeware, we had some giveaways the last time, and 10 lucky winners would be picked to get some cool prizes. I'd like to thank each of you for your undue support and kind thoughts. Alright, it's time to get the party started. 3 winners for the airports are Art G, Mike Toogood, and Johnny Kecha. 2 winners for the Hawaiian Islands packs are Scuffer 1 and Pool Hall Shark. 2 winners for the Canary Islands packs are Brian Stevenson and House. A Karama Air Park pack from Burning Blue Design goes to Antonio Izo. A sound pack for Cessna 172 from Boris Audioworks goes to Martin Carlos Carames. The cherry on top, Wilger PZL 104 from GotFriends goes to Butch Nackley. To all the winners, hearty congratulations. To connect with me on Discord, we can work out the details, and to the rest of you, the party just started as we mentioned. We will have more giveaways soon. On events, this week, the team of Community Flying like to honor the women of aviation. March 8th marks International Women's Day, a time to celebrate the accomplishments of some amazing female pilots and further encourage them to get involved in flight. France is the chosen destination this week, with a recommended aircraft like the Cessna 172 or similar. The plan is to begin from LFAC, get a good view of France all the way to LFQK. A 2-hour flight roughly, so mark your calendars as the event is tomorrow, the 3rd of March. The flight plans with all the details can be found right here in the description below, or join our Discord server for event updates and news. Under freewares, this week we ought to switch gears to New Zealand. The Ardmore Aerodrome, NZAR in short, produced by L. Swain Studios NZ. This is the region's busiest uncontrolled aerodrome that's located at South Auckland, New Zealand. Home to a variety of general aviation operators including flight schools, aero clubs, banner towing and helicopters to name a few. The airfield contains 3 runways. Ardmore is usable for both VFR and IFR traffic, with RNAV GPS approaches available, and is the busiest airport by aircraft movement, which means flying around it uncontrolled can be quite intense. It's a team effort by Ronald Watson as well, and a good scenery to download. The links to both the community events and the freeware can be found in the description below. We thought February was an exciting month. Seems like more to follow for certain. It was a true pleasure. Subscribe for more, and until next time, do take care.